Hey, good morning, everybody from New York City. This is Nathan Ronen, CFA, with another update on the CFA Level I February 2023 exam results. If you'd like to continue receiving these updates, and if you'd like to hear more information as it comes out, please press the subscribe button and the notifications button on your system now so that you can continue to receive these as I produce them and as they are posted. Well, first of all, if you took the Level I 2023 February exam and you passed, congratulations. That's an amazing accomplishment. Very happy for you, really am. And I think that's a great, whether you used my services or not, you should be very proud of yourself. But this video, this is not for you. This is made, there's a separate video for you guys. This is for the 62% of the people that did not pass the February 2023 Level I exam. Well, let me make a couple of suggestions to you. First of all, don't fret. Don't get really upset. I know that's easier said than done, but getting upset, getting frustrated, getting angry isn't really going to solve anything. Totally understand your perspective. You put in a lot of time, you put in a lot of effort, you took mock exams, you bought prep materials, you read, understood. Let's talk about what you can do differently, because obviously you can't change your result that you got. So, first of all, the Level I exam really catches a lot of candidates off guard. And that's demonstrated by the low pass rate of 38%. Now remember, 62% didn't pass the exam. You're one of them. But in addition to that, there's also all the people that didn't actually take the exam. They're not included in that, okay? All the people that registered for the exam but didn't actually come to the exam, they're not included in that pass rate. But if they were and they were considered a fail, then the pass rate would even be lower than 38%. But in any case, here's what I'd like to throw out to you. You got to do something differently. If you're just going to go and do the same thing over again that you did before, you probably should expect the same results whether you take the August exam or the November exam. First thing that you got to keep in mind, if you were close to the minimum passing score or below the minimum passing score significantly, it really doesn't matter. You didn't pass. Those diagrams that they show you, those box plots, those little sketch diagrams, whatever they are, they're really not that informative. They just tell you how you performed relative to the other candidates that took the exam on that date around the world. That's it. If that same exam with the same questions was administered in August or November or another date, your results would probably be different because the pool of candidates would be different. So you should not interpret that as, oh my God, I didn't do well on financial statement analysis. I got to study financial statement analysis as crazy as I can. I got to put in all the time on financial statement analysis and I'll pass this exam because I was this close to the minimum passing score. No way. That's the way you actually sit for the exam a third time or an additional time. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to study everything evenly. Okay, so if you need more information on that, just reach out to me. That's a very poor strategy. Now, the other thing is, if you failed the exam, think about why you failed the exam. Did you rely on memorizing and remembering a lot of formulas? Bad strategy. Shouldn't be doing that. This is not a math exam. Now, I know there are a lot of prep providers out there that will give you cheat sheets and sheets of formulas and all kinds of things that you should know in terms of calculations. That's a lot of waste of time, because there's a certain number of calculations you're going to get on the exam. Calculations are not complicated. And again, wasting your time on just memorizing every formula in the curriculum or in the books is going to detract from your knowledge of the concepts, which is what you really need to pass the Level I exam, is an understanding of the concepts and how they are connected. So if you really focused a lot on formulas, that's one thing that's wrong. Number two, did you actually read the modules in the CFA curriculum, or did you just read some prep notes and watch maybe some videos? That's another bad strategy if you basically did not read the CFA curriculum. You need to read those reading modules. Do you need to read every little line, every little dot, every little example? Absolutely not. That's why you come to people like myself who show you what you need to focus on, what you don't need to focus on, where to put the effort, where not to put the effort, not skipping things, but just learning how to budget your time correctly and efficiently and effectively where it needs to be placed, and not worrying so much about every little formula in the readings. Okay. So that's another thing, is really relying on the CFA curriculum and the learning modules therein. Okay, and that you could do a lot with me and my online curriculum videos. And then the third thing is, when you studied for this exam, did you really do a lot of practice? Did you do 1 mock exam, 2 mock exams, 3 mock exams, 4 mock exams? That's another reason why you probably didn't perform very well. You didn't practice enough. In any case, I just actually got a call this morning, because it's been crazy this morning, but I actually got a call from a person in Zimbabwe. Now, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of candidates in Zimbabwe, and I don't know the candidate pool in Zimbabwe, but this is exactly what the person did. Oh, I read the curriculum, I read it in the order in which it's presented, not seeing the dots, not seeing the connections. I just read it in the order because I figured you should do quant first, economics second, financial statement analysis third. Wrong. I only did 2 mock exams. Wrong. I didn't really take adequate notes. Wrong. I also just focused a lot on formulas. Wrong. So now this person is working with me, and he's going to start to see the differences of what he was doing and what he should be doing to pass this level 1 exam. If you're in the same boat that you didn't pass the level 1 exam, there's an old saying: don't keep doing the same routine over and over expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity. Now, it's a little bit better said by Einstein, but you get the drift of what I'm trying to say. Try to use a better technique, a better strategy. Come to me. I'm going to help you get through this. And before you pull the lever, August or November, come and talk to me. Learn how to do this correctly, and then you could decide August is the better time frame for me to do this exam, or November is. Don't just give your money and then have to defer it because you didn't have enough time. Okay? So that's the strategy you should be using with me for level 1. And I hope that your results in August or November will be much better, and that you're sitting for level 2 in 2024. Good luck to you. And again, reach out to me. My name is Nathan Ronen, and my company, Chalk and Board. You can see my website, chalkandboard.org. That's CHALK and AND, board, BOARD. That's Chalk and Board, all one word, .org. And let me help you make a difference on your next level 1 exam, so that you're never having to retake any of these CFA exams, because from personal experience, it's painful.